This month I went to a Baijiu night and we got really drunk, so that was fun. I did other stuff too, probably more exciting than that, so a lot to look forward to. Really exciting.
Well, right now it's from
The 9th of August, or Baijiu as they call it here in China, sounds a lot like the word Baijiu, and we celebrate the pun by drinking. You might be wondering, what is it? Well, it's the highest selling spirit in the world. Good job, China. And it's made from grain. It's generally about 50%, sometimes 45, sometimes a bit higher than 50. It's strong stuff though. A lot of foreigners here don't actually like baijiu. I'm very fond of it personally, but it's an interesting flavor. I also learned that there's more than one type. You get different types such as strong aroma, sauce aroma, light aroma. We were lucky enough to try one that's actually made for exporting. It's called Ming River, and it's designed for people that don't even drink baijiu. I didn't feel especially good the next day, but that's fine. Go out and drink baijiu today. Or wasn't that fun? Next up, I'm going to an event. It's called No Yellow Girls Summer Party. It's a confusing name, I know. And it is a convention that showcases artwork and exhibits all about the LGBTQ experience and feminism in China. I'm sure we can all agree that sounds really fun. As you can see, it's a very arty place. There's all sorts of exhibits you can look at and displays. I didn't get a lot of it, most art just goes over my head. But I was lucky enough to sit down with the guy who's hosting the event. I'm joined today by the host of the event. What is your name, young man?
Mac, M-A-C, Mac.
M-A-C Mac.
Yeah.
And what compelled you to host an event for LGBTQ people?
一个是说，在中国有很多女生，就是女性的朋友有告诉我说，她们不能够去 bar 或者说不能去 club， 因为她们会觉得这是一件非常受争议的事情。然后第二个呢
Do you feel like China's come a long way in the last 20 years in regards to how LGBTQ people are allowed to live and express themselves and what have you?
maybe for the social media,
Yeah?
more and more people have the place to show themselves or speak out.
Now, some surveys suggest that 80% of the gay community in China is not out of the closet, so to speak. Do you think this is an accurate statement?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
In Chengdu,
Yeah.
it's wrong. Because in Chengdu there are so many gay
There's
people.
so much pride.
They work in the maybe Chunxi Road, and when you see him, you know he must be gay.
Could you teach me some Chinese slang, like some gay slang, please?
In Chengdu, 飘飘儿吧算，飘飘儿
Yeah, yeah.
就是
Yeah.
you know something flow.
Flowing.
Yeah.
So basically, the traditional and authentic man in China is supposed to be down to the earth.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are gay, you're probably gonna act like
I see.
it's kind of like flow in the air.
Yeah.
It's like you're the air, not the ground.
Yeah.
What if I see a lady that I think is a lesbian? What would I say in Chinese to say, oh, she must be a lesbian?
La la.
拉拉
Lala.
拉拉
Lala.
L A L A 拉拉
Okay, who would you say are China's biggest gay icons?
Jolin
Jolene.
Yeah Jolin 张惠妹张惠妹好蔡依林张惠妹
Do you have a favorite gay Hollywood star?
No
No. Well, that's all of our questions. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you Hi
It is 5 a.m. and I'm at McDonald's in the Chengdu airport, waiting for a muffin sausage something or other. I have to go do some paperwork in the big city. In order to get married here in China, I need to sign an affidavit at the consulate. I have the choice between Beijing, Guangzhou and Shanghai. And I chose... So while we were in Shanghai, Jialin and I went to the UK consulate and we got our paperwork done. We have 6 months with which we can get married, so that's good. After our business was concluded in Shanghai, we took off to Hainan. It's this beautiful island just off the coast of mainland China, and they love coconuts everywhere. While there, we were doing some wedding photo shoots. You know, the type of photos you take before the wedding, so that you can have the photos present at the wedding. Of course, because nothing's easy, we have to spend a whole day just choosing what shoots we want and what costumes we want. We must have been there for like 4 hours, just deciding these things. The next day we had to go and that was a whole day of shooting. I mean, we only did 4 different shoots with 4 different costumes, but it took ages.
My God.
And the awful thing is, you need to look like you're having fun in the photos, but it isn't fun. Thankfully, the photos do look quite good. And they should do, it was pretty expensive. After we'd done all of the photo stuff, we hit the beaches, we hit the water parks, you know. We still had a couple days left in Sanya, and you know what? We were gonna enjoy it down it. Like all things, the holiday had to come to an end. I think we were only out of Chengdu for 5 days, you know. It was not a long trip, and we had to pack a lot in. But it was good. I've already got this one. But they're offering these Mulan toys, but I really want the books. They don't give me the books though. It's gonna be university's new semester starting in like a week. I really hope it's not online classes because there's no way I'm paying attention to that. Good news. I asked the guy at McDonald's, hey, do you have any of the books? I don't want this dumb toy. And he gave me a book. I now have a Mulan book. So there's some good news. Chengdu isn't all that bad after all.